Hey guys, this is Amit and you're watching Tech Dad. In this video, we are going to compare between Vivo V23 Pro 5G versus Poco F3 GT 5G, and we will discuss which one is better in camera, performance, display, body of the devices, features, communication chips, and about the prices. At the end of the video, I'm gonna tell you which one is better according to me. So watch this video till the end. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Let the comparison start with the camera of the devices. Talking about the rear camera of the devices, V23 Pro have triple camera setup, 108 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera, 2 megapixel of macro camera. Whereas F3 GT comes with triple camera setup as well, 64 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera, 5 megapixel of macro camera. So the winner here is V23 Pro because it have 108 megapixel of wide camera which can take sharper images and clear photos. Let's talk about the selfie camera of the devices. V23 Pro have dual camera setup at the front, 50 megapixel of wide camera and another one is 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera. Whereas F3 GT have 16 megapixel of wide camera. So the winner here is V23 Pro because it have dual camera setup at the front which can take high resolution of photos. Let's talk about the camera features of the devices. V23 Pro have dual tone dual LED flash, HDR and panorama. Whereas F3 GT have dual LED flash, HDR and panorama. Because of dual tone dual LED flash, the winner here is V23 Pro. And about the video recording options in the devices, V23 Pro can shoot 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 30 fps. Whereas F3 GT can shoot 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 120 fps. So the winner here is F3 GT because it can shoot Full HD video max at 30 fps. Moving to the performance of the devices, let's start with the operating system of the devices. V23 Pro have Android 12 support. On the other side, F3 GT also have Android 11 support. So clearly the winner here is V23 Pro because it have newer generation of operating system. And about the user interface of the devices, V23 Pro have front touch UI, whereas F3 GT comes with MIUI. So it's a tie because both the devices have different user interface. So it's up to you which UI you like it or not. It's up to you. Let's talk about the processor of the devices. V23 Pro is powered by Dimensity 1200 5G. Based on 6nm processor, whereas F3 GT is powered by Dimensity 1200 5G based on 6nm processor. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same processor which can give you same processing speed. And about the GPU of the devices, V23 Pro is packed with Mali G77, whereas F3 GT is packed with Mali G77. So again it's a tie because both of the devices have same GPU which can give you same FPS in games. Let's talk about the clock speed of the devices. V23 Pro can clock at 3.0 GHz based on octa-core Cortex chipset, whereas F3 GT can clock at 3.0 GHz based on octa-core Cortex chipset. So again it's a tie because both of the devices have same clock speed. And about the RAM variants in the devices, V23 Pro have 8 and 12 GB of RAM variant, whereas F3 GT have 6 and 8 GB. So the winner here is V23 Pro because it have bigger capacity of RAM option. Let's talk about the internal storage of the devices. V23 Pro comes with 128 and 256 GB of storage, whereas F3 GT have 128 and 256 GB of storage. So the winner here is F3 GT because it have faster read and write speed. And about the external storage of the devices, V23 Pro did not have any external card slot, whereas F3 GT also did not have. So it's a tie. Moving to the display features of the devices, let's start with the display size of the devices. V23 Pro have 6.56 inches of display, whereas F3 GT have 6.67 inches of display. So the winner here is F3 GT because it have bigger screen size. And about the screen to body ratio of the devices, V23 Pro have approximately 89.5%, whereas F3 GT have 86.3%. So the winner here is V23 Pro because it have bigger ratio. Let's talk about the screen resolution of the devices. V23 Pro comes with Full HD Plus display. On the other side, F3 GT have 2K display. So the winner here is F3 GT because it can produce better picture quality and sharper images. And about the display type of the devices, V23 Pro have AMOLED display having 90Hz of refresh rate with HDR10 Plus support, whereas F3 GT have AMOLED display having 120Hz of refresh rate with Dolby Vision and HDR10 Plus support. So the winner here is F3 GT because it have 120Hz of refresh rate which can give you smooth transitions. Moving to the body features of the devices, let's start with the thickness of the devices. V23 Pro have 7.4 mm of thickness, whereas F3 GT have 8.3 mm of thickness. So the winner here is V23 Pro because it have slimmer body. Talking about the weight of the devices, V23 Pro comes with 171 grams of weight, whereas F3 GT have 205 grams of weight. So the winner here is V23 Pro because it have lighter body weight. And about the protective glass of the devices, V23 Pro have Scott Sensation Alpha Glass, whereas F3 GT have Gorilla Glass 5. So the winner here is V23 Pro because it have much more durable glass than the Gorilla Glass 5. Let's talk about the build quality of the devices. V23 Pro have glass back, whereas F3 GT have glass back. So it's a tie because both of the devices have solid build quality. And about the same options in the devices, both of the devices have dual nano SIM support, so it's a tie. Moving to some of the most important features of the devices, let's start with the fingerprint scanner of the devices. V23 Pro have a display fingerprint scanner. On the other side, F3 GT have side mounted fingerprint scanner. So the winner here is F3 GT because it have physical scanner which is faster than under display fingerprint scanner. And about the sensors in the devices, V23 Pro have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass, whereas F3 GT have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass. So it's a tie. Let's talk about the battery capacity of the devices. V23 Pro have 4300 mAh of battery capacity, whereas F3 GT have 5065 mAh of battery capacity. So the winner here is F3 GT because it have bigger battery capacity. Let's talk about the charging speed of the devices. V23 Pro have 44 watts of fast charging, whereas F3 GT have 67 watts of fast charging. So the winner here is F3 GT because it have faster charging speed. Let's talk about the loudspeaker of the devices. V23 Pro comes with normal speakers, whereas F3 GT have stereo speakers. So the winner here is F3 GT because it can produce immersive sound. And about the headphone jack of the devices, V23 Pro did not have any 3.5mm of headphone jack, whereas F3 GT also did not have, so it's a tie. Moving to the communication chips in the devices, starting with the WLAN of the devices. Both of the devices have Wi-Fi, AC, dual band Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi direct and hotspot, but F3 GT have 6th generation of Wi-Fi which provides a better range. So the winner here is F3 GT. And about the Bluetooth version of the devices, V23 Pro have 5.2 generation of Bluetooth, whereas F3 GT have 5.1 generation of Bluetooth. So the winner here is V23 Pro because it have newer generation of Bluetooth. Let's talk about the positioning chips in the devices. V23 Pro have AGPS, GLONASS, Galileo, BDS, QGIS and NAVIC, whereas F3 GT have AGPS, GLONASS, Galileo and BDS. So the winner here is V23 Pro because it have many chips. And about the USB connectivity of the devices, V23 Pro comes with 2nd gen of Type-C connector with OTG support, whereas F3 GT have 2nd gen of Type-C connector with OTG support. Moving to the price of the devices, in the international market, price of V23 Pro is around $500, whereas F3 GT is available from $350. In the Indian market, V23 Pro have starting range from 39,000 rupees, whereas F3 GT is available from 29,000 rupees. So the conclusion of the video is, in the camera, the winner here is V23 Pro. In the performance, it's a tie. In the display, it's a tie. In the body segment, the winner here is V23 Pro. In the features of the device, it's a tie. In the communication chips, it's a tie. And about the prices, the winner here is F3 GT. So the decision is totally yours. Which device you like the most so far? And let me know in the comment below. What do you think, which device is better for you? So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like our content, please like our video, share this video and subscribe to our channel. Comment what you thought in the comment below. If you're watching this video on Facebook, please like our page TechDad. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, here's my Instagram ID on the screen. This is Amit and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.